Neil, there's obviously been a lot of fallout in the last few days from what happened on Saturday. How's the last few days been for you?
Fine. I've been in Ireland doing some media work, so it's just been a normal week for me. The fallout's not my fault. The fallout is driven by yourselves, the media. I gave an answer to a question on Saturday after the press conference. I said I celebrated a goal and that should be the end of it. Obviously it wasn't, you know, and people were saying there was complaints made to the police about me, but I'm sure there were various other complaints made to the police about other things going on in the stadium, but that wasn't reported.
Later on Saturday night there was a statement put out by a supporters group who are the second largest shareholder of Rangers. What did you make of that? There was some pretty strong language in it.
Yeah, it was laughable and insignificant, never heard of them. It looked like it was written by a 15-year-old, so I was aware of it, but I don't need to comment on it.
Is this becoming water off a duck's back for you these days?
Yeah. We won the game. It's a massive distraction and deflection from what my players did and the way we set the team out and the football that we played and the win. So if it wasn't me, it was the referee, you know, which is fine. You know, people can comment on how they see the game afterwards. They're entitled to their opinion. But from our point of view, we went to Ibrox in a really hostile environment, stood up to the challenge and came away with a fantastic 3 points, and I think that's been really poorly overlooked by the mainstream media.
Was that, you said that, Neil, about your team's performance, do you feel that that's been somehow been put down by what's been happening elsewhere? Yeah,
you don't write about the football. You write about me celebrating a goal or contentious decisions in the game, which, by the way, you know, we could have had a player sent off, they could have had more players sent off, but we don't go on about it. We had a perfectly good goal disallowed, and we missed umpteen chances in the second half to win the game more comfortably, but that, you know, that's irrelevant according to some people. That just gets totally overlooked.
You're a human being, Neil. Have you been subjected to, was Saturday as bad as it's been for you at Ibrox?
No, but as soon as I walk out into the main area, then the abuse starts. But I accept that. I have to accept it. I could cite a lot of people for what they do, but I don't. I just, you know, get on with it. Try to do it with a bit of humour, but people obviously lose a sense of humour when they concede a goal against my teams.
There was items appeared to be thrown as well, from...
No, I think that was blown out of proportion, to be honest with you. It was a pack of soft mints.
Really?
Yeah. Which I took one. Yeah. But there was no letters or anything like that. You know, not that I was aware of, so I think that's been a misconception, I have to say.
What's particularly annoyed you about the reporting in the media?
That it's over the top. Why is it front page news? There's so much more going on in Scotland and around the world. And there I found myself on Monday and, you know, front page news for celebrating a goal. It's disproportionate.
Can you understand why, I know celebrating a goal, that's what you were doing quite clearly, but can you understand why certain aspects of the gesture might have been seen as a provocative act?
A couple of years, yeah.
Well,
pump fisting, no. I didn't do it there.
Okay.
So people can construe it any way they like. A couple of years is harmless, bit of fun.
Given all that, Neil, was there a bit of relief when the police said it would be taken no?
No, yeah, of course, but I mean, like I said at the time, I didn't think I had any case to answer to, and thankfully the police have seen it that way as well.
Have the SFA been in touch?
No.
Nobody been in touch?
No.
And do you think that's it then?
I don't know, you'll probably know before me. So I expect that to be the case, yeah. And we draw a line under it. I didn't think my behaviour was over the top at all. I didn't think my behaviour throughout the game was over the top at all. So why I'm being criticised for that, I don't know. I don't remember. I think maybe once I remonstrated with the fourth official about a decision, and that was it. But then that seemed to irk some other people who behaved far worse than me.
That happens in every game, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're entitled to do it within the boundaries of the parameters that you're working in. The fourth official had no issue whatsoever, neither did I.
What's your take on the red cards, you've had time to reflect on it, and you said there's a possibility that his player could have been sent off as well. Was that Anthony Stokes?
Yeah, possibly he could have been, yeah. You know, I think most football people would agree with that. Ryan has lent his head in towards Anthony. He's got previous for that, got away with it last season. And then, you know, Graham Dorrans grabbed Slivka by the neck. Morales went through the back of Dylan on three occasions and ended up getting a yellow. But these things happen in the game. I think it was a difficult game to referee at times, but yeah, there could have been more. So the referee, for me, handled it pretty well.
All being said, your 2 wins out of 2.
Yeah, thanks for talking about the football, Brian. Yeah. So we have to move away from that now and concentrate on beating a Hamilton team who had a great result at the weekend. And they are a Premiership team and have been punching above their weight with the resources that Martin has at his disposal. You know, they've done brilliantly. And they play, you know, they're a difficult team to break down, and they play a good football. And it was a fantastic win. There were some great goals, you know, executed last week against Dundee. So we have to forget what's gone on before and, you know, not get carried away and take the game to Hamilton because we're at home and be as forceful as we can.
We spoke 2 weeks ago about, you know, when a team gets promoted, sometimes there's a surprise factor. You didn't think that would be the case because Lennon had played, you know, a number of Premiership sides last year, and here you are. You know, you're top of the league, and what you said is going to be a very difficult season. So
yeah, look, it's a great start, and that's all it is. We've played well, we've scored goals. That can change very quickly, so we are working hard in the background to try and maintain the level of quality of performance that we've shown so far. You know, and I'm a realist. I know we could comfortably have been 2 goals down after 10 or 15 minutes, but we showed great character, and we did in the first game against Thistle as well. So I'm pleased with the character of the team as well as the quality of players and the way they are playing their football at the minute.
I think you also said the transfer window, the door was closed. Brandon Barker?
Well, he's a player I've admired for a long, long time. When I was managing Bolton, I went to see him on a couple of occasions and was really impressed with what I saw. With Martin being out for however length of time it is, Brandon, he may need a bit of time to get up to speed because he's not played any football of late, but I think he's a very good, talented young footballer. Obviously he's been well coached, and he's been on loan at Rotherham and then last season in Holland. But he's a very exciting player, and one that I'm delighted. When his name was brought to me by my recruitment team, I had no hesitation saying, can we get this one done?
For 20-year-old, he's got quite a decent pedigree, hasn't he?
He's actually, yeah, I mean, he's played in, you know, he was on the periphery of the first team under Pellegrino, you know, and that takes a lot of doing considering the quality that Manchester City have. And I think, you know, it's a good fit for him, and hopefully we can make him better and send him back a better player to City, and he can make a big contribution in what we're trying to do this season.
What does he have? What's in his game?
Well, he's direct, you know, he can take people on, you know, he can go both ways. He's got a goal in him, he's got good pace, and he's got game intelligence as well. So very, very pleased to, hopefully it's not completed yet, but to get it done today.
Neil, I know it's early in the season, but what kind of a statement does the result at Ibrox last week make to your own fans, to your own dressing room, and also to the league as a whole?
I just think it gives the players the belief that they can perform at the highest level in this country away from home. It's not a statement, you know, it's I didn't think it would be a barometer for how the season would go, and I still don't. I think, and I said after the game, you know, people were talking about me showing like respect. I showed a lot of respect to Rangers and their manager before the game, and I paid them, I think it was very complimentary about them after the game. Again, that seems to have been lost in all the nonsense. I think Rangers will be stronger this year. They should be with the players they brought in, and I saw evidence of that on Saturday. So for us to go there and get a win, and I did say that I didn't think many teams would go there and do that. So for us to get that feather in our cap early is great, but for me it's just another 3 points, and things can change very, very quickly.
Can it sometimes be difficult as a coach to lift the players for a game against a perceived lesser side when you come off such a big result? Yeah,
subconsciously they can dip, you know, but I think with the atmosphere that we've got around Easter Road, You know, I think the players hopefully will get a real lift and a buzz out of that. I think it's a fair point that you make, but we will not be treating Hamilton any differently to what we treated Rangers away. We are not there yet to be able to do that, and I don't think we ever would anyway, so we will give this game as much thought and preparation as we did for last week.
Is there obviously it predates your time at the club at Hamilton where the club to send Hibs down? Do you think the fans will be looking to exact some revenge?
I think more than anything, it's just to get another 3 points on the board and maintain the good start. You know, a week's a lifetime in football. 3 years is ancient history. You know, so we deservedly got put down, and Hamilton deserved a victory. That's down to us as a club rather than anything that Hamilton did. So in terms of revenge, I would doubt that's at the forefront of anybody's mind other than going out there and trying to maintain the good start that we've got.
Is Martin Bartley, is he going to be fit for a start?
Yeah, he trained today, so again we'll assess him tomorrow, but he should be okay. Martin Boyle is obviously, he's improving, so we may have him fit for next weekend. And Brandon may need a little bit more work. You know, he's not playing any game time really, he's just been training, but he looks okay, so he may figure in the squad.
What was Martin's problem, Neil?
It's like a high ankle sprain where, you know, he's going to block a ball, the ball's hit him and it's yanked and he's landed in an awkward position. There's a lot of swelling around the top of the ankle early, but he's recovering quite quickly from it, so we're hoping he'll be back before the international break.